to complex emotional needs. We are on to threat level 1 for Kodozu. Let's go. So I've changed my starting weapon to the minigun. So this is the first time I've started me. Oh, hello. It's new. This is the first time I've started the me starting weapon, because it was the blaster. So that's worked out alright. The minigun's quite good, so I'm just gonna get the kunai straight away. These are new, these little dudes. 1% plus critical chance. Let's do a cleanup. Oh god, alright. Right, okay. So let's go, let's just quickly remind myself what I'm gonna go for. So this here, so let's max out, go for the top one, which is volatile projection, small area explosions. We'll go for the Gatling, which is the bottom one, so let's put a price on that and let's have a look and see what we've got here. Phase shifter, don't really want evasion, don't really need it. Let's go for that. Right, let's grab some of these altars down here. I'm just going to go back and collect all this stuff first. It's always good to get at least 2. Right, that's already been collected. Let's grab these. So let's go for that. Let's get this Gatling gun upgraded a little bit. Let's get an elite to spawn in. Oh, charge it a little bit there. There we go. Nice. So skill points here. I'm going to do a reroll. I didn't do very well there for the reroll. I'm going to go for it again so I can maybe get, hopefully, and it worked. So I'll get an upgrade on that, and then I get to upgrade that to Epic Hunter's Mark. Taking a few hits here and there, but that's okay. So my kind of quest on this is to kind of complete all the different levels and all of the different right, so what we're going to do for the kunai and basically make a completion of the game, really. That's kind of me. This is what this kind of series is with this gun, with this game, sorry. So we've got PS, we've got burst, kunais explodes when hit, and then we've got scatter. I'm going to go for the scatter on the bottom, which is a really nice ember. Why can't I go along there? So I could get that for an ember, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go straight to the Gatling. So I took a few hits there. Okay, that's good. So now I've got a good critical. Ouch. So they're going to be quite problematic, especially if they're. I'm going to go back and collect all this stuff here. So let's see if we can get. Can we get 4 for that? Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, what can we get here? Attract experience cores instantly when they drop. Stabilizer. No knockback. Increases area damage for every projectile weapon. So we'll get that and then we'll just resume. Yeah, when they're at a distance away, they're kind of problematic because obviously you don't see them straight away with the within your peripheral vision. So I'll go back and grab these. Got 6 skill points there. The miniguns are good, definitely a good one to start. So that's maxed out there. Increased for every empty weapon slot. Okay. Grab the health. Yeah, they're pretty good little bosses there. Enemies. Because they stay at a bit of a distance, so I'll grab grab this altar down here. Not going to bother with that. I'm just going to resume. You've got to see them, then you've got to move out. Yeah, see, they kind of keep catching us, so I'll grab the health. Let's go grab this P up here. I know there's some. Good night. That's nearly completed. Let's have a quick look at the map, see whereabouts we are on the map, right? Okay. I wouldn't mind an area weapon just to help us out with these things which are coming in quite close. And that's, oh, first boss. It should be fairly straightforward, I think. So I've upgraded my video quality to running 1440 at 60 frames a second. Obviously it's going to make me rendering and my uploads a little bit heavier, but I think the quality will be worth it. And I think I get put, when I do the 1440, I think it goes, which one should we do? We'll do the minigun. Okay, volume enhancer. You get better, you go onto the better encoder on YouTube. So if you're uploading stuff in 1080, if you obviously haven't got like subscribers and stuff like I have, or you've got like people watching your channel, which I don't, which hopefully that will increase at some point. Turbo gears, don't want to increase this tax speed, so let's go for that. I'm going to leave that there. Right, so what was I talking about? So yeah, so you basically get put onto a bog standard encoder for your videos. A way around that is to upload them, at the moment anyway, to upload them at 1440p. That puts you automatically onto the better encoder. So I go for Halo here. Now what we're going to do for the Halo. Focus, dual, residue. So I'm going to do the dual, so it's the middle one. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing this for a hobby. You know, I like playing games, I like chilling out. You know, helps my brain relax, and all of that jazz. Don't increase movement speed. Not bothered about that. Let's just resume. Let's go and see off on my little holidays to see if we can. Let's just grab these first. See if we can find any altars. We can always come back up for them unless I get a purple, which will help get them down. So hardened plates. I'm just gonna carry on. Don't need them. So that Halo's been pretty good. It's kind of, as enemies are coming up the screen, obviously you can see it works in a like a roundabout kind of way, and it's helping take care of combustion. Don't want to bother with that. More, I don't want that one either. Oh, yeah, it was easily taken care of. Let's go for, what does that one do? Attack speed, let's get that one. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's kind of the thorns. I'm just going to resume. There we go for that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, maybe I need to start upgrading a little bit. Right, here we go. So let's have a look at what we've got here. So we'll go for damage on that, and Kunai or attack speed. So let's go for a count on that, and let's just resume from there. Let's go and grab these down here. Go for the W, whatever the W is. Don't think there's any correlation to what's going on there, so let's do that. Okay. So now, obviously, what I've done is I put my halo, so there's now a dual halo, so you get 2, which is pretty good. Let's grab all these. Let's just max that out. There we go. Yes, once I've completed this game. What should I go for? 2 rerolls. Plus skill point. Rare item. I got a purple plate for that. Oh, there we go. Nice. And we'll go for damage on that. That's good timing. Try and keep your distance from this guy because he sends out the beams. And he hasn't done it yet. Oh, hello. That gets us a bit close, but that's alright. Let's grab this. Oh. Oh, this guy doesn't do the beams. No, he's not the beam dude. There you go. He's dead. So let's go for... Let's get that to ultra. Put that in epic. Let's pick that up. Enhancer on. Not 100% sure whether it says like attack area, so to make all your kind of weapons a bit thicker or whatever it is. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so I was watching that new Frankenstein film last night on Netflix. I don't go for them. And I found the film like kind of started off okay when it was in the ice. It was like a ship, and then kind of they picked this guy off the ice and he was injured and he had a broken leg, and it obviously it was there's an ion weapon thing there, get that. It was Victor Frankenstein, and then the kind of Frankenstein, the monster that he's obviously created, he like attacks this ship, and he's pummeling all these guys and stuff, and you know, getting fresh and bashing people up and tearing apart. I thought, this seems pretty good and quite interesting, exciting. And then it just becomes this. It keeps on going backwards and forwards. So what it's doing is it's giving you like kind of it's showing you like present day, but then it keeps on going back to kind of how it all happened, and now Victor Frankenstein, you know, the actual Frankenstein story, how, you know, the monster comes about, you know, and the movie is beautifully shot. All the scenes are gorgeous, and it was set in some great places. So I had a look at where the movie was like kind of filmed, and there was a little bit of studio, but like a bit of England and some Scotland, various obviously, you know, beautiful places. Go for that. But the problem with the film is, which is the same as what I thought with Nosferatu, which was a gorgeous film to look at. It was like incredibly engaging to look at. It was like, oh, it's just a wonderfully atmospheric film. But the problem that film also had was that there's no engagement for the characters within the movie. So it was like this, like a study piece of these like empty characters, which you didn't gather any kind of emotions for. Like the main character who played Victor Frankenstein himself, who was one of the dudes who played in the new Star Wars films. What's his name again? I can't remember his name now. Anyway, in this like Mia Goth, who was just like a non-character. She just waltzed about in these like, you know, dresses. And then you had like Christopher Waltz, who was the guy who's like I'm not concentrating on my Christopher Waltz, who was the guy who was like funding Frankenstein's, because Frankenstein goes to these, obviously I'm giving spoilers away in the film, so but I'm sure nobody really cares. So yeah, so he goes to like this medical place in old England, and he's like, and he does this like experiment in front of them, and they're just like, you're playing tricks and you're doing this and you're doing that, and it's a load of crap. And this Christopher Waltz character was like, he watched it, and he was like, he collars at the end. He says, I think it's amazing what you're doing. Come on, I'll fund all your things, and we'll go to this like this place, and we'll build what you need to do this amazing work that you're doing. So I gets up to the point where he's like basically built Frankenstein. It kind of happens sort of by mistake or something like that, and then this Frankenstein comes out with this like little like skimpy underpants with some bandages on, and like a few bandages hanging off his face and stuff, and he's all cutesy, and it was just, oh god, it was just crap. So I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't give a crap about the Victor Frankenstein. He was just a bit of an arse basically in the whole movie, just a bit of an arse. So like even at one minute, how are we doing here for life? Should I just stop talking about Frankenstein for a bit? I'm just going to concentrate 2 seconds. I need to get away from this thing here. Come on, die, dude. Okay. So yeah, so he obviously likes this Mia Goth character, and at one point he kind of goes into a confessional booth because he sees it in the church, and he goes, little book of same things, and he goes into this confessional booth. Like with her, the outcome of it is she realizes that he's going in there, and it's like she kind of fakes him out. So she says, I'm this bloke and such, and then she starts like bad mouthing him, and he's behind the curtain going, what is going on here? And then she's like, haha, and she opens a thing, but the thing is, it's kind of creepy. He's kind of like, you know what I mean? He's like, he was wanting to hear what she was saying without her knowing. Like he's a proper creep. Basically, that's how it kind of came across. But anyway, so she kind of likes it, and they end up going to dinner and all that kind of stuff. And then every scene, she's got like this trendy dress and that on. I need to increase my health here. Motor, yeah, I'll get it. Wow, I've got 17 blast points. What the heck is going on? So let's just do the motor. I'll just have a quick look. So she kind of like obviously fancies him because he's a bit of a like kind of he's kind of like a bit creepy and stuff. So obviously, you know, she's gonna fancy him. Motor launches. I'm gonna go for the barrage. Huge. So she kind of fancies him. They go for dinner. Blah blah. Stuff happens. create this Frankenstein dude. He comes out all kind of cute and a bit like, oh look, I'm Frankenstein. I've got like a prosthetic white body and all this. That was just boring. So I turned it off. And that was it. Just turned it off and just thought, oh, I can't be bothered with this light. It's just annoying. Let's see what surge we can get here. Trail, direction towards the target, spread around toxic waves, multiple angle waves towards. Let's go for cone. So yeah, so wasn't impressed. Not impressed. Which is a kind of a shame because the guy who made the film, Del Toro, he's done some good films. So yeah, so it was like, yeah, dude, you've done some good films, but this is just a bit pap. Right, let's go and collect some. See if we can get some. Go on, get an elite in. Yeah, that Pan's Labyrinth. Is it Pan's Labyrinth? I think that was a pretty cool film. A Spanish film. That was a bit weird. It had some interesting kind of imagery and stuff in the movie, and kind of like quite a good film actually. Quite enjoyed that one. But since then, and he did a series where there was like stuff going on in the series, and that like it was just, am I going to die here? This doesn't look very good, is it? Oh no, my health's alright. Oh, I thought I was going to die there. Like I couldn't actually see what was going on. Too busy talking. Anywho, back to the game. But if you've seen Frankenstein, yeah, tell us what you. Let's go for more. Tell us what you think of it. If you think it's any good, or does it follow the actual story quite well? I mean, I've seen years and years back the original one where like Frankenstein's this like lumbering dude with the massive forehead, you know. Like in the Munsters, like the Munster kind of character. So the original story is a pretty cool story. He gets hunted down by the townspeople after he accidentally, like, does he drown or does he accidentally kill a little girl or something by the water? And pretty sad story actually. But I mean, I don't know what happens at the end of this movie. Maybe it's the same, but like I said, I just wasn't enjoying it, so I just turned it off. Alright, so what we're on here, wave 38. I've got 77 health. I've got half decent power up. Kicking some mighty ass, and so it seems. Let's go back into here and alrighty. Spare me. Oh, hello. Ooh, fortified engine, level 12. Huge. Expander. Let's not bother with any of that shite. Right, who's this dude? Alright, I'm gonna watch out for them things he puts down in the ground. I didn't evade there. Just gotta watch for stuff that he puts down on the ground. Alright, we're halfway done. Don't really have to worry too much about those balls that he shoots out. Okay, they're getting a bit wider. Okay, my speed boost's come in handy for there, but as long as you keep moving, there you go. It's not really that much of a problem. Let's go for the Kunai, and we can go for, what's this? What's that? What's that one? Ember. So let's do that. That's up to Ultra now. Not bothered about that. So we're on wave 40. 9 more waves to go. Ouch. Let's have a quick look on the map to see what we've got. 9 skill points. Let's go damage for that. Wouldn't mind calling another elite in if I can. It's nice to get a bit extra health. Okay, here we go. So we've got rotation speed or radius. Let's go rotation speed and get that thing flinging. It's actually quite good not having too much distraction in that area. So my mortar seems like it's absolutely... it's rocking when it comes to a damage output. And I've got that quite late on as well, so I'm just gonna leave that. Oh no, it's went. What? Back down now. What the hell's going on? It was up there. That makes no sense. Don't matter. Right, let's go back up and collect all this shit again. Okay. Right. Let's go attack speed. So we're on level 44. Let's grab these guys. Yep. Need to clear as much as this stuff out. We're 44 before. Alright. Yeah, doing alright. Okay, so what we've got here, let's just continue. Oh, there's a big dude. Come on. Aye. And he's down. Let's go for caustic damage. Even more damage for the caustic. So I've got 2 caustic weapons, which is the kunai and the surge. And the path is close on that, so let's go. That's done there. It decreases. Yeah, let's get that. So the surge is depend on the where you're facing. So, like if I push towards that way, like I'm just edging like incrementally forward to diminish them waves, which works pretty good. For every unused skill point. What? Every unused skill point. Alright, so the skill point's down on the bottom, so I... Okay. That's quite an interesting one. I should have maybe got that. Because if you do build, like, near the end of the round here, where I don't actually probably need to buy anything, I can gather my skill points and it's going to increase my damage output. Oh, I kind of want that now. Let's get that though, let's increase my health. Okay. That's excellent. Pushed it there too first. Picked up increase. I don't need that anymore. Like, let's just continue. Right, we're on wave 49 now, so we'll clear this lot out. I've got 85 health. Let's get this lot cleared out as much as we can. Okay. Don't need any of that. Right, let's get it. Alright, big dude. Let's stay away from the edge of the... So who's this guy? Go Kodozu. Have I faced this guy yet? Oh, hello. Alright. Oh, look at him with this kind of cyclops. Has the guy even hit us yet? I'm not going to say that just in case he does something pretty fucking wild. Oh, he's hugely powerful when he does... Oh, hello. Right, okay. Right. Ah, 72. I've got this guy. Yeah, even if he hits us here, he's done. he's done. He can hit us a few times. Excellent. So my damage overall, my output ended up on plus 81%, attack speed 30%, and my range was increased to 44%, or increased 44%. And me guns really there, out the actual damage units, were minigun the Halo with 2 million, so it's pretty good. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, the quest to complete this game. Bye bye.